Howdy everybody, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the Art Villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest, and I've been out hunting in the next door in the bulldozed government testing facility, some kind of thing over there. It's people around here, their stories, and it's the middle of the week. But that's where I am. I've been working on getting ready for an art show. It's a ways away, but I got to do some things. So I'm doing it now, working on it now, picking out paintings to take with me. One of the paintings is Grandpa got drunk and electrocuted, and my wife saw me put it on the stack and said, "You can't take that one because there could be children there." So I won't be taking that one. I got to put that aside. On Peter Pan, it's the Three Stooges. Is that Curly? Or is that the, what's his face? Joe DeRita. That's Joe DeRita. That's not Curly. This looks like it has possibilities. It's the sound of the genie. It's a jazz record. That's how many musicians are playing on the album right there. The more, well, not all the way down, some of them are engineers and stuff, but when you got that many people making a record for you, you don't even have to show up for the recording session because it's going to be great. You just put your name on it. The movie, I liked both of them, are my favorites. They're just visually stunning, even today. They're amazing. Apparently, they published photographs from 2001 on it. I looked at it, it said 2001 Volume 2. I think, Volume 2, what the hell does that mean? Baby, inside the containment vessel, capsule that's impervious to everything that I've tried. I tried a paper clip, a butter knife, and a Zippo lighter, and I can't get into it at all. The fishing line over that electric wire holding up this little spider guy. That eventually, in 10 years maybe, that fishing line can cut through that electric wire, become a fire hazard. But how come we don't sell? There's so many other, like Columbus Day. We all know that's fake. Columbus Day's fake. What other holidays are fake? Or that's just crazy. I'm not even going to get into it. I'm just going to play something to go with that music to activate the alien inside the containment chamber. And what else? Oh, the only story I got to tell is I'm at Half Price Books, and they haven't had anything in 3 weeks. Just a few things, enough so I don't leave the store in a huff. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking through the records, and I see these flaming red pants, and a guy wearing flaming red pants and a white jacket and a flaming red hat. I'm not paying any attention, but he's standing right there next to me, and I kind of look up, and he's older. I can see that he's older, and then he walks to the other side of me and stands, and on the floor I've got an album I picked out. It's a Sandy Nelson album. Okay. Surprisingly enough, I found that. All right. Not an uncommon album, though, in this grand scheme of things. And he says, "Excuse me?" And he goes on, "I can see he's had some kind of jaw issue, surgery, you know." I can't understand a word he's saying. And I point to the album and go, "Yeah, it was fun to find that." He's like, and I could see that he's not going to give up, trying to tell me. It goes on 4 or 5 times, and finally just goes, and he pulls out a piece of paper, and he writes down on the paper, and he shows it to me. He says, "That's worth $20 on the internet." Well, I don't know about that, but nonetheless, I thank him, and I don't know what to say, because I just don't want to say anything where he's going to have to get further stressed out with me not being able to understand him, and I probably wouldn't sell it, you know. I didn't want him, I didn't know what to say. And he just like, and he's angry with me because he's frustrated that I don't understand him. I guess, I mean, he's had to have gone through this with other people. Why? And he stomps off. Like, I don't know. I tried to understand and be nice. That's the thing. I'm seriously, this is not good down here. It's not, I don't have like dirty plates and stuff, you know, and human waste and stuff. Not like a true hoarder, but it's, I'm hoping, the art show I'm working on. I got I'm going to work on I got one of those old those street paper box machines, you know, where you put your money in and you open the door. And I'm fixing that up so that people can buy their Manic Mark Adam King Graves of the Wasteland books at the show, which I will have featured all 30 drawings from the book at the show, and they can buy and have me, Manic Mark, sign their book in person for them at the show. So I'm fixing that up. I'm going to paint it with something, and you put, the thing of it is, I thought I figured out how the change mechanism works, because it was taped, like somebody didn't want it to latch, so I taped it and latched it, and I got the back open, I'm looking at it, and if you put 1 quarter in, the door opens, but if you put 2 quarters in, the door doesn't open. Then you have to put like 4 quarters in and 5 dimes to get the door open, like $1.50, but I keep change all the settings in there, and I can't get it to do anything different than that. Because once the gallery takes, first of all, I'm going to have to say that, and I understand, don't get me wrong, this is not a slam against any gallery anywhere. They got lights, they got heat, they're renting the space, or they're paying a mortgage. There are fundamental things that they have to take care of. But I have to come up with prices for this show, and to support the gallery, and the gallery supports me, so it's a split. But all I have to say is, for me to make anything off of it, it's got to be, which is hardly anything. You know, what I want, it's got to be double that, so the gallery gets something. So suddenly people are like, you know, I don't know, it seems kind of high. You know what I'm saying? So I really, I'm you know, really struggling to keep the prices so low that if I walk out of there with gas money, I'll feel good about the whole experience anyway. And I got to take at least a case of Bud Light Line up there. I have to remember to do that, and then stick that in with the other beer. Why? Because people will know that it's part of the experience. A human pelvis. I'm going to put that into a piece of art. But I haven't quite figured out yet how, not a real human pelvis. Oh my God, no. People will be knocking on the door trying to, it's not. It's a resin. It's cast resin, just like the bone I held up the other day, wherever the hell that is. Oh my God. Frickin' mock. That'd be the death of me, I swear to God. No way, I'm going to cut that part out. Because there's no misery allowed during the Christmas season, if you know what I mean.